Okay, this has gotten completely out of control, of course, our toxic political climate in this country, and now we're even hearing of, we've heard for a long time of friendships being ended. We've heard of relationships, marriages being strained, and now we're hearing of marriages actually breaking up over politics. Enough already. Lene DeRudder is a divorce attorney, family law attorney, and joins us for a few minutes on KFAB's Morning News. Are you seeing this in your practice, Lene?
Hi, Gary. I
Morning.
am. Good morning. I think I'm seeing not so much there's a difference in politics, there's a difference in ideologies, and it can't be reconciled, right? And that's where you start getting in trouble, where people, they can learn to communicate and talk about it and accept that one another does not agree, but it's when those ideologies creep into the more important things of, what you both want out of life, how you want to raise your kids, what moral foundation, what belief system you want to bring you want to raise your family with, or take action upon. When those become so different, that's when you have a breakdown in those, irreconcilable differences that lead towards divorce.
Yeah. And what about this factor that I think is new, and that is that many people are now at the point where they attribute a lack of character to someone who supports a politician they don't like. In other words, it's not just that we disagree, or it's not just that I don't like that politician. I think you're a lesser person because you support him. You seeing that? I mean, that's just wrong.
I don't know if I've seen that in the sense of when someone comes in and they're talking about what's led to the divorce. I don't know if anyone is really pinpointing it's because this person politically has gone down this path and I can't stand them because of that. I think it manifests in the differences of the personality, and I do think it leads to a lack of respect. So, you're a Trump supporter, you're a Clinton supporter. Yeah. The other person is very anti to that, and the level of respect goes down. So those are the things when you start talking about, respect, getting on the same page, trust. Those are all the things that lead to a breakdown of marriage, and so politics is being intertwined into that now. Particularly with the climate and how passionate people are about not just the party, but the person.
My partners here on the show suggested a few minutes ago that if politics breaks up your marriage, or something deeper wrong. Is that generally true?
I would say it is. I think when you talk to people when they come in and you ask them, why are you here? What's led to this, to this point? It's not one specific thing. People usually ask, what is it that people get divorced over? The symptoms are differences in political ideology, adultery, all those kind of things. But there's usually, a core problem. That's when you get to the core, belief systems, trust.
I got an email that said all divorces are about sex. No sex, poor sex, sex with someone else. There's probably some wisdom in that, although it's not 100%.
Sex with someone else is not a good idea.
Right.
In most cases.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is a sad email from TC. She says, my son is a Trump hater. I'm a Trump lover. And he admonishes me on Facebook sometimes, and it gets ugly. It's embarrassing. What should I do? I'd say, Ellie, get off Facebook. Or Lene, sorry. I'd say probably get away from Facebook, or defriend your son or something. Block him.
You might unfollow him.
Yeah, whatever the terminology. That's just sad. That's too bad.
It is sad. It's very sad.
All right. Well, let's all be grown-ups here. We need to stop this. And I don't know. Look, we're just headed into the next political cycle, so I don't see any end to it in the near future. But hopefully, culturally, we can make some progress. Lene, thank you. Lene DeRudder, family law attorney here on KFAB's Morning News.